Okay, so the NFL trade deadline is coming up Tuesday, November the 4th, 9 p.m. UK time. It is the last chance to stack your rosters ahead of the run to Super Bowl 60. J-Bell, Phoebe Schecter, here to talk about trades they would love to see happen. Not predictions, just what they would love to see.
Don't wager on whatever I'm about to say.
Let's go in reverse order. But let's start with Breece Hall, the running back for the New York Jets.
Would love him to go to a team right now that probably needs a running back, so I'm going with the Chargers. Okay. I'd like to see him there. And they could use him next year when Amarian Hampton comes back and he's healthy.
They are at the start of a rebuild, the Jets, because you've got to look at whether it makes sense for the team on the other side. The Jets are a poor team right now, and normally it's the bad teams that will trade to the good teams.
Yeah, and I mean, first year under head coach Aaron Glenn, and, you know, there's a lot of promise for this team. I think they're still trying to really get an identity on who their quarterback is. So I think, you know, Breece Hall would like to maybe go fly his wings a little bit, dabble his toes on the West Coast. I think that might be a nice fit. I also thought that it might be a nice fit for him to be with the Chiefs. Now, I know they have a good running back room, but a lot of the running backs are very downhill.
Different style.
Yeah, exactly. Whereas Breece Hall adds that little bit of, you know, fly like a butterfly, sting like a bee kind of vibe. So I was going with that.
All right, so we're working in reverse order. So number 4 on our list is Chris Olave, the wide receiver for the New Orleans Saints. Again, the Saints just one win on the season. J-Bell, what do you like about this guy? Could he be moved, and where do you want him to go? That was a lot of questions.
Yeah. First of all, he's a true number one receiver, can run all the routes, so you can use him accordingly. And I'm thinking of a team right now that we saw win tonight. Imagine if they had a number one receiver on the outside that can really dictate what defenses were going to do. And I'm talking about the Buffalo Bills. I mean, Josh Allen with a guy like that, I mean, nobody wants to see it. That's why it might not ever happen. But, hey, I'm just saying, I mean, when you think about this team, they're going to dump assets, right? And both their receivers are dynamic.
They are, and I think that's a great fit. I mean, look, you benched your starting quarterback last week, Spencer Rattler, in terms of the Saints, and you're definitely trying to figure out who you are. The Bills are desperate for a number one receiver. When your tight ends are your highest scoring, highest receiving guys on your team, that's not exactly where you want to be. And they did this last year, right? They brought in Amari Cooper, and that didn't really capitalize into anything great. The Browns did great in that trade, though.
But they're not scared. They're not scared to go do it because they've done it. You're right.
Absolutely. Number 3 on our list is Jaylen Waddle, the wide receiver for the Miami Dolphins. So when you look at the Dolphins, they've got 2 wins on the season. The fans can't even stay for the end of the games because it's been so bad. So why should Jaylen Waddle stay for the end of the season? I say free Jaylen Waddle. Get him out of there. If there's a fire sale in Miami, let the kid go because he's a great kid. He's a very, very good player. Let him find pastures new.
Doesn't matter where he goes.
Anywhere.
Just let him go, man. Get him out. But I'm telling you, it's hard to leave Florida, man. It's hard to leave Miami.
Send him to Tampa then.
Yeah, just,
might have stumbled onto something there.
Like
Injuries
that.
at wide receiver.
Yeah.
Tampa.
Different conference. Get him out of there.
That just came out of nowhere, Neil. That would be great. Fit him in there. You know Baker Mayfield will find him, man. And then not a lot of moving costs either. Man, this is economical. I like this. This is good.
That seems like a good fit. I also like the Steelers as well as an option. They need somebody to match up with DK Metcalf. I mean, DK Metcalf is that big dude, but if you get a guy like Jaylen Waddle in there, Aaron Rodgers is going to be even more spring in his step than we're seeing already.
All right, so we've moved through some offensive players. Let's get to a couple of big dogs on the defensive side of the ball, starting with Maxx Crosby, the Las Vegas Raiders pass rusher. And J-Bell, this is, again, a team that's at the start of something. New head coach in Pete Carroll. They haven't found potentially their franchise quarterback yet, unless Geno Smith can be that for the next 4 or 5 years. Is it time to cut Maxx Crosby loose?
Oh, it's real. The glasses have come off, y'all.
It's time to get serious. Like, we were just messing around. But now we're really talking. Now we're really talking. I'm telling you right now, Maxx Crosby to the Dallas Cowboys.
Ooh.
What are we talking about? You got a closer. You made the mistake. Or maybe it wasn't a mistake. Like Micah Parsons out of the building. But you go out and you go get Maxx Crosby. Oh my goodness. Doesn't even fit. The condor? The condor cowboy? Can a condor be a cowboy? I don't know, but it works.
He can be whatever he wants. It feels Western.
Come on, let's go.
Feels very Jerry Jones, and he wants to make a
Very.
splash, and they need something because they're not out of the playoff race yet.
They're not, and you still have an MVP level quarterback in Dak Prescott. You got George Pickens, you have CeeDee Lamb, offensively crushing it. Defensively, this has been the issue. You got rid of Micah Parsons. You need somebody to
Correct.
replace. Imagine how everything comes together. I love it.
Destroy.
You keep them glasses off.
Man, I like that one. That was serious, man. Every other one, I'm just like joking around. Like,
Pat yourself on the back.
we need that to happen. Oh, man, what? It'll cost you, though.
Well, me.
No, it'll cost
No,
him.
me,
Yeah,
right, the
well,
team's
yeah.
All right, so number one on our list is Myles Garrett of the Cleveland Browns. Perfect example of his career as of late. 5 sacks last week in a one-sided loss to the New England Patriots. He's the Defensive Player of the Year. He's an all-star. He's stuck in Cleveland partly by his own making.
Yeah,
He
he
wanted
signed the deal.
out. He wanted to be traded around the Super Bowl, and then he signed the deal to make him the highest-paid non-quarterback in NFL history. Do you think he would look good in another uniform?
He'd look good in any uniform. And if he made the right noise, they'd have to make this happen. If he went in there and was like, listen, I know I signed it. I wanted to be a Browns for life, but this isn't working out for me. That could happen, but he would have to be the one that went in there and forced that, and he could go anywhere. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. As long as you got the cap space, the room, you would make it happen for him. And I just kind of want to see him free on a playoff team.
But he said that last week after the game. I mean, 5 sacks, and he said he basically wished he could get rid of them all just to win a game.
Yeah.
But you're right. If you could close your eyes, choose whatever team, one of those top teams, Lions, Chiefs, Eagles, any team you put him on, you might as well just like put a bow on it and send him to the Super Bowl because he is that guy.
Imagine him playing for the Eagles.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Phenomenal.
Detroit with Aiden Hutchinson on the other side.
You can't even line up. Like, you just can't line up. It's like playing against a big old high school team. It's just dominating you.
One thing to kind of bear in mind as we get towards Tuesday, trades are a bigger part of the offseason or the in-season now than ever before. General managers' views have changed on them.
Yeah, because you're trying to get right for that season. You're trying to make a good deal, but you're trying to win now. So you're thinking, how can this impact my team now? And does this player usually, and how, they will fit in the future if you're going to make that trade, but how do they fit in our foreseeable future? And it changes how you draft.
All right, that's how serious we are about these trades. J-Bell took his glasses off.
Man, the Condor as a Cowboy.
Dallas. We'll see if it happens. Remember that deadline, Tuesday, November the 4th, 9 p.m. UK time.